Lovely song, Inigo. They get better all the time.
A mediocre thing, but mine own.
Oh, don't be so feeble!
Nobody knew that Inigo Jollyphant was planning to go to London. He worked it all out with a timetable. How to get to London between the end of Friday night's show and the beginning of Susie's 21st birthday party on Saturday afternoon.
Going up to London... Going up to town, to little idol, sing my songs of sixpence and charge 'em half a crown. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Going up to London, going right away. Gonna make $1 million for a rainy day.
He felt vaguely ridiculous, but that seemed entirely appropriate for his assault on the world of silly songs.
I'll walk along the Strand, a banana in my hand, a banana stroll along the Mall with a foldy-riddly-fowl.
He would march upon Messrs. Felder and Hunterman with all colours
flying. Going up to London to see the King and Queen. Tell them I'm Inigo, a friend of Susie Dean. Here I am in London, what a big surprise. I'll whack 'em with my music right between the eyes.
Come in. Mr. Jollyphant?
Yes. Mr. Felder or Mr. Hunterman?
Mr. Pitster.
Mr. Pitster, absolutely.
Sit down, Mr. Jollyphant.
Thank you very much.
I'm usually at home on a Saturday.
Oh, yes, of course.
But I had Milbrow's letter about your things, and Milbrow's a very smart man.
Yes,
he seems to have been quite carried away with these things of yours.
I see.
You're a pianist, aren't you?
To some extent. Oh, you'd like to hear my things now?
Well, that being the object of your visit.
Yes, right. Sorry. It's a nice piano.
I shall point out that in the music publishing business, I am known as the memory man.
Memory man?
No good giving me old stuff with a couple of notes altered or a phrase turned upside down. I always remember.
I see.
Besides, if we want stuff like that, we could manufacture it here.
Yes. Right, well, I think I'm ready.
If people wander in, just ignore them.
Yes, I will, absolutely. This is one of the first ones I manufactured for my early prep school period. It's a comic song about prunes.
Prunes?
Prunes. Prunes that lurk upon your table, prunes that render you unstable, prunes at rising of the sun, prunes that make you want to run, prunes each morning, noon and night, prunes to make your inside right, prunes in summer, spring and winter, prunes to make your stomach splinter. Come all ye faithful with your spoons. In the midst of life we are in the prunes, stewed prunes, we all hate prunes.
And that's the title, Prunes.
Prunes, yes. Well, because we were given a lot of prunes to eat at school, you see, and Then I joined this concert party and started writing stuff for them. This is a chorus song. Sorry, everybody sings it together.
That is frequently the case with chorus songs.
Yes. Country on the road. You can smell the pretty flowers, you can shelter from the showers, you can waste your time for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
Something very important to show you, my dear.
Oh, I think it was terrible.
Maybe. What do you think, Monty? Maybe.
Over there, no matter where, on the road. On the road. Oh, you meet such good companions on the road. You can hear the church bells ring and the little birds that sing. Man is born to be a king. Man is born to be a king. On the road.
Mr. Jolifant, Ethel Georgia, Monty Mortimer.
Yes, I recognise Miss Georgia.
Where are you from?
Well, currently appearing at the Gatford Hippodrome.
Where the hell's Gatford?
Let's hear this one.
Oh, certainly. Don't blame me. Pretty girls all set me thinking how I'd like to play the fool. But in seconds I am sinking in the deep end of the pool. Blame the champagne, blame the wine, blame the moonlight shining on the waters of the Rhine. Blame the flowers, blame the moon, blame the gypsy violinist who is playing our tune. Blame the teardrops in your eyes, but don't blame me.
Now that's lovely. Could we take it just a bit higher and perhaps a bit slower for me?
Certainly. How about this?
Blame the... Yes, that should be all right. So, blame the dancing in the dark. Blame the nightingale that sang his little song in the park. Blame the mind that doesn't think. Blame the friend who said, well, why not stay and have one more drink? Blame the teardrops in your eyes, but don't. Listen, follow me on this end of it. Blame the teardrops in your eyes, but don't. Da 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 da. Blame da 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 da.
That was splendid.
Oh, it's wonderful. I must have it.
Have you got anything more cheerful?
Well, this is quite a cheerful one.
I always enjoy a cheerful one.
Mr. Jolifant, Mr. Alfred Knott.
I recognise Mr. Knott.
Some people never know whether it's me or not, which is not a very good gag. If you're sober, it's not funny, and if you can't work it out.
Let's hear the song. You talk too much.
Nonsense. People say how quiet I am. When they can get a word in edgeways, that is. My stroke is...
There's a place I like to go to when it's time for swooning, when it's time for spooning with Sally or with Sue. It's a really special place, not like any other. But please don't tell my
We mustn't let Alfred get hold of these songs.
I like to do when I'm slipping round the corner where nobody can see. Slipping round the corner, my sweetie and me. It's pretty round the corner, it really is sublime. And me and my sweetie. Oh, lovely.
Bags, I like the candles.
It's stage management's job lighting candles.
Well, everyone's not here yet.
Oh, where's young Jerry?
Oh, young Jerry left a note and a present and has gone off on a mysterious errand.
No, he's mystery all round.
How about Mimi?
I somehow forgot to invite Miss Potter. Dash it, how careless of me.
What about young Jolliphant?
Oh, yes. I invited young Jolliphant.
Well, hasn't he sent a message or anything, Susie?
Not even a solitary Woolworth's handkerchief.
I'll not light candles yet a minute, then.
But don't go too far away.
What you've just been hearing, gentlemen, is Ethel George's new number to be performed with spectacular success in Mr. Monty Water's forthcoming review. Who did?
I'm not so sure about that, Ethel.
I am, Monty. I want it.
The dying of the light is causing you to yawn. Safe home, take care, drink deep the frosty air, and when you're almost there, maybe you will see the door.
What is that one called, Mr. Jolliphant?
Well, it hasn't really got a title. It just says end of show song, brackets if it's gone well, close brackets. Jimmy usually gives me the wink if we're going to do it.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Nunn, he's the comedian in the concert party.
One of my dearest old friends.
No.
Say to him when you see him, Alfred Knott, Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Palace Theatre, Scunthorpe.
Oh, I'll try and remember.
Stop flattering this young man with your attentions. Now, tell me, Mr. Jolliphant, how does this sound? Ethel Georgia, starring in Mr. Monty Mortimer's forthcoming review, Stars in Your Eyes.
We might change the title.
You can make your fortune with my help.
Our help.
Our help, yeah. I'll just take this away and have a closer look.
Oh, no, you won't. I'm taking that one. And I'll have that one.
If you don't mind, I think I'll take them all, just for now.
You're taking them?
Well, I did write them.
He's got someone else lined up.
Well, I think you can take it for granted you found yourself a publisher.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you. That's splendid.
You're a lucky man. Now, what do you say?
Well, I've got a great deal to say.
Don't worry. The terms will be all right.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I've got some terms of my own.
I know. We'll go and discuss it with Robert.
Robert?
Robert will give us the inspiration that we need. Everybody follow me.
If you want to hear my songs, you've got to hear them sung by the best possible people, by the best possible girl.
Churchill La Femme.
No, her name's Susie Dean. And if you think my songs are good, well, she's even better. You come to Gatford tonight and you'll see.
You were asking me, all modesty aside, one of the leading impresarios of the West End, to travel across the country to a town I've never heard of, to see a girl I've never heard of in a concert party I've never heard of.
Yes. No Gatford, no songs. Now, we're usually fully booked on a Saturday night, but if you mention my name, you might get a house seat.
4 more, Robert.
But she's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
No Gatford, no songs.
But it's blackmail. You're cutting your own throat.
As to that, I don't give a damn.
Robert.
And I warn you, the more I drink, the more iron goes into my will. Even now it's got a metallic sound to it. My train goes at 3:15.
Right, boys and girls, lift your Mazawatties to the one and only Miss Susie Dean.
The one and only Miss Susie Dean.
Not forgetting absent friends.
Very well. I'll do it. It wrecks the rest of my day, but I'll do it.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mortimer. Now, before departing for my 3:15 train, will you answer me a question? Speaking as a man of considerable experience of the world, do you honestly think I can be described as feeble?
Feeble?
Feeble is the word.
If you are feeble, Most of the young men that work for me are dead, and have been for a long time. No, Mr. Jollyfant, you are not feeble. And...
Well?
And you can tell her that from me. Am I right?
Right. Flamar, Robert.
Nay, Inigo, this is no time to turn up. I thought you'd have been first here.
Look here, Susie, I'm awfully sorry I couldn't get here on time.
Doesn't matter.
You see, I had to go up to London.
Oh, yes. To look at the Queen?
No. To see Felder and Hunterman, the music people.
You've been with your sons? Did they like them?
They liked them. And so did Monty Mortimer, and Ethel Georgia, and Alfred Knott.
Oh, I don't believe you.
You'll believe it when Monty Mortimer comes to see the show tonight.
Inigo Jolliphant, you're telling wicked lies.
No, and what's more, I told them all about you.
Oh, but how? I mean, why?
Well, I told them if they wanted my songs, they'd have to come to Gatford and see Susie Dean. I thought it would make a nice birthday present for you. Many happy returns, Susie.
Thank you, Inigo. Oh, Inigo. Inigo, you are a darling.
Excuse me. For a minute or two, he held her there. No, not for a minute or two. These were not minutes to be ticked away by a marble clock. The world of time was far below, wrecked, a darkening ruin, forgotten. He had burst through into that enchanted upper air where suns and moons rise, stand still, and fall at the least whisper of the spirit. Let us leave him there, a romantic and extravagant youth, and very much in love, a young ass. Nor must we forget that such asses do have such moments. Isis still appears to them as she once appeared to that golden ass of the fable. And they still feed upon her roses and are transfigured. This is the last time the curtain will rise on the good companions. The sands are running out, and every grain has some significance. Most of them are wondering about things, although they do not realize this will be the final chorus.
Whoever's taken the box. Could be anybody. Could be to do with, Jerry Jerningham.
Or a bun. Well, how should I know who's taken the box?
Well, you're the only one with friends in the aristocracy.
If I may correct you there, when I was in India...
Everything all right, Mr. Oakroyd?
As right as it'll ever be. They're all here. People who ought to be in hospital, people who ought to be in prison, people who ought to be attending the Victoria Street Wesley Chapel concert, the debate at the YMCA, the Gatford Cycling Club whist drive. People who ought to be helping their father in the shop. People who ought to be in the Blessed Isles. So long and hard have they laboured in this unblessed island. Trouble began when Joe was singing. A cloud no larger than a man's hand. But there it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, by special request, the trumpeter.
Shut up!
I think we prefer it if you shut your mouth, sir, causing an awful draught in the stalls. Thank you very much. Trumpeter, what are you sounding now? Is it the call I'm seeking? Lucky for you, if you hear it at all.
It's disgusting. We've had more than our fair share this week.
I think it's a put-up job. I know it sounds like an excuse, but that's what I think. It'll stop soon. We'll beat them. It's awful when there's people in the box in evening dress. Well, whoever they are, if they spoil tonight for me, I'll kill them.
Oh, Joe will help you. When he gets cross, he starts to punch people.
Did it go well? I see.
Slipping round the corner, as quiet as can be. Slipping round the corner, my best girl and me. It's pretty round the corner, it's such a jolly spot. Me and my best girl, we slip there quite a lot. It's pretty round the corner, it's a jolly spot. Me and my best girl, we slip there quite a lot.
Well, he's keeping the audience quiet at any rate.
It's easier for dancers. You beat them with noise.
I'll give the lad his due. It isn't just noise.
Right this corner, Little Jack Corner best, nowhere finer. From here to China, my favorite place of any. It doesn't cost a penny. So if you're a pretty thing and you're looking for a fling, try slipping round the corner with me.
Oh, good luck, dear. Monty Mortimer in the audience.
Who in the audience?
Monty Mortimer, didn't you know?
Nobody tells me anything in this rotten company.
I was under the impression it was my night.
The gifts were boxes of chocolates and cigarettes, customary offerings on the altar of hopeless passion. Jerry Jerningham, more mysterious every minute, rushed to his dressing room without explanation.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, well, you never know, just in case.
Get on with it!
Tonight is a very special occasion.
You're going to make us laugh!
As I was saying, tonight's a very special occasion. We have a young lady with us tonight, and today is her 21st birthday. And it is also her benefit performance. Now, she's become a great favourite while we've been here in the area. So let's give a lovely, warm Gatford welcome to the lovely, the delicious Miss Susie D.
Pretty girls all set me thinking how I'd like to play the fool. But in seconds I am sinking in the deep end of the pool. I set off with good intentions, resolutely keep my word. But I find the whole invention absolutely quite absurd. Now, is it I'm too clever? I'm sure it's almost never my fault. Blame the champagne, blame the wine, blame the moonlight.
Susie was no longer bothered about Monty Mortimer. She carried everything before her, swept everything dull and heavy clean out of the world. Inigo, vamping idly at the piano, was amazed, almost frightened. This was Susie, but she was larger and brighter than life. The girl herself was lost in this public. This tremendous Susie for everybody, ready to take possession of that daft wonderland of electric signs, spangled lights, interviewers and press agents, enormous cars and expensive lunches in glittering, noisy rooms. Inigo didn't know whether he liked it or not. Something hurt, though there was sweetness in the wound. One moment he wanted to stop playing, just to sit in a tram with her, drop into the old round of dingy lodgings, Sunday trains, dry sandwiches, little halls and companionable shabbiness. The next moment, he wanted to play and play until she had pirouetted herself into everything she thought she wanted to be. Oh, he didn't know.
Snap their hands off.
Darling.
Hey, up.
You know, there's only one thing I'd like better.
Hey? Oh, what's that?
Running away to Canada with you.
We'd have a bit of a do, wouldn't we?
Aye.
We'll have one tonight and all the four were through.
Well, whatever happens, you'll come to the rescue.
Do you reckon?
I reckon.
You're grand.
Right down now, boys and girls. You all know the revised running order.
Yeah, good. We'll fix them fellas at the back of the stalls.
Those fellas, not them fellas, Joe.
All right, I'll fix both lots.
Hey, second half beginners, come on.
Onward to the fray.
Good luck, everybody.
Have no fear, Miss Trent. It'll be a riot.
And a riot it proved to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my fellow artists, may I appeal to the gentleman at the back for a little sense of fair play. After all, other people have paid their money and they're entitled to see the show too.
But it was a temporary victory. Poor Mrs. Joe could hardly be heard at all. The silence she waited for never arrived. She was a Highland lassie waiting in the glens for our old acquaintance Angus MacDonald. Did she hear the call of the pibroch? No, she did not.
Leave it to me. I face tougher crowds than this.
Ladies and gentlemen, and others, I would like to start my program with a few modest feats of legerdemain.
Feats of what?
And to prove that there is absolutely no deception, I shall require some assistance from a few volunteers from the audience.
An invitation that in retrospect might be construed as a tactical error.
We're on our way! Don't worry! Thank you so much.
I don't think he should have done that.
He should have played the banjo.
I think we have a few more volunteers than we need, ladies and gentlemen.
You'll soon get what's coming to you. Right, lads?
Just one moment.
Oh, posh gentleman, what's
Well, there's only one thing for it now.
God, you knocked out Monty Mortimer.
I appreciate your sportsmanship, gentlemen.
Got that one right.
Ladies and gentlemen, my lord, ladies and gentlemen, there is no cause for alarm.
I think there is cause for alarm.
Hey-o!
I'm sure there must be a perfectly logical explanation, Miss Trent.
I expect so.
So the best thing we can do is to keep Completely cow. Mistress!
You say it was a benefit performance?
Yes.
You can tell. We're lucky nobody was killed.
Well, it wasn't our fault. It was a put-up job.
We handed over the gentleman responsible, the ringleader.
Tully.
Oh, is that his name?
He's got a broken nose.
Yes. Well, his nose did brush against a piece of scenery while I was making a citizen's arrest.
Tully claims he was in the audience, saw the fire start, and decided to make his exit by way of the stage, that being nearest.
He organised the whole thing.
We'll see about that. Reckless accusations won't get us anywhere.
Hello. Just been to the hospital.
How are they?
Oh, well, Miss Trant's got shock and a broken arm, and Jimmy's got to stay in overnight. They say he's going to be off work for a week or 10 days.
I'd say you'll all be off work looking at this place.
What happened to Monty Mortimer?
We helped him into his big, fast motor car.
He set off for London at 100 miles an hour.
Did he say anything?
He said, "Thank you for a lovely evening."
I don't know what to make of people like you.
Bookends?
It's a good job I've got your addresses.
Doorstops?
Don't leave town before I've seen you all again.
Miss Elizabeth Trant.
Yes? Doctor, you look fine.
Yes. I thought you might be asleep.
You recognized me.
I did.
It's ridiculous. I should be surprised to see you. In a funny way, I've been expecting you. Did you read about us in the papers? Is that how you knew I was here?
No, I only read the Times and the Glasgow Herald. There was nothing in them about it.
Oh, I should hope not.
I heard about it vaguely. I had to come to the hospital to visit a patient. I saw your name on one of the lists. I wondered if it was the Miss Elizabeth Trant that I knew.
I thought you would have forgotten all about me by now.
No, not at all. You haven't changed all that much. Not even with your wee accident. It's subnormal, but then you would be.
But I suppose that's normal.
I beg your pardon?
When scenery has fallen on somebody, it's normal to be subnormal.
Oh, yes.
What day is it?
Tuesday?
The Tuesday after the Saturday when the scenery fell on me?
Yes.
One day, about 2 weeks ago, I thought I saw you.
Where would that have been?
It was in a tea room called, You Jolly Dutch Cafe.
Ah, well, if you can tell me what day it was, I'll confirm it easily. One way or the other.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure it was you. We checked the phone book, but we couldn't find you.
No, I haven't been in the area long. I've just joined a practice and I'm doing some research into the parathyroid glands. No doubt you've heard of the subject.
No.
Ah, well, there's a chap called Masters here in Gatford who's a leading authority. I thought it'd be a good place to work. Masters, you know him?
No. I don't know about anything important that saves lives. I just seem to know about bookings and percentages and get-outs and tabs and songs and sketches.
Those would be theatrical expressions.
Yes, it would be.
I didn't know you had inclinations towards the theatre.
Well, I hadn't. But then for a while I had. And now I haven't again.
That's a wee bit inconsistent.
I know. And don't ask me what I'm going to do next, because I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't ask you that. It's not my business. If I can help you with any problem arising from this, any little practical matter, legal or financial. I'm always busy, of course, but an old bachelor like me does have a little time to spare.
Oh, you haven't married then?
No, I seem to have been too busy always.
with parathyroid glands, yes.
Yes, that sort of thing.
Of course.
It does take time, I suppose, getting married.
Oh, I suppose.
We come from haunts of coot and hern. We sing heart, heart, the lark. We bring the flowers that you yearn, fresh from the public park.
Inigo.
Oh, I do beg your pardon.
That's perfectly all right.
But I wrote it on the tram and practiced it on the stairs, and I didn't want to forget it.
These are 2 members of the company.
Indigo Jollyphant.
Miss Susie Dean.
Dr. McFarlane.
How do you do?
Highly delighted to make your acquaintance.
What a strange fellow.
Please call me Hugh.
Please call him Hugh. Nothing else. Thank you very much.
Well, I wasn't going to bring any, actually, but Susie persuaded me.
Meeting new people, what an ordeal.
How do you do, we say.
Nobody knows. Where do we come from? Where do we go? Why do we bother?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Hugh is a doctor, also a specialist
So it appears
in parathyroid glands.
I play the piano.
And writes lovely songs.
But never get paid by the very best.
Inigo Jollyphant, what's your behaviour? I think this Scottish doctor's mistrans long lost love.
Really and truly.
As you are my witness.
Goodness and gracious and heavens above. Sweet heavens above.
Meeting new people, what an ordeal. How do you do, we say. Nobody knows. Where do we come from? Where do we go? Why do we bother?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I think we ought to step out.
I must be going.
Really, already?
Another appointment.
He's off for a beer.
I'll call tomorrow.
That would be lovely.
Pleasure to meet you tomorrow, my dear.
Tomorrow, my dear.
Meeting new people, what an ordeal. Saying the right things and getting them wrong. But here is the moral. Here's why we bother. We join in the chorus of love's old sweet song.
Love's so sweet.
Love's old sweet, love's old sweet song.
Good day, Mr. Jollyphant. Good day, Miss Dean.
Goodbye, Hugh.
Oh, Miss Trent, he's so beautiful. A proper Scottish doctor and so calm and distinguished and brave. And I bet he knows thousands of things about pulses and temperatures and parathyroid glands. You see? And I don't even know they exist. I can't even say them. Oh, Miss Trent, he's so lovely. And is it really 20 years since...
15.
Oh, I think it's all beautiful.
Tell me, what's been happening since I've been sub-north?
Well, I'll do it. I'm the businesslike member of the company.
Some people will believe anything.
I've even made notes. Not in any particular order, I must confess.
Come on.
Right, here we are. The Gatford Hippodrome is a bit of a wreck. Mr. Oakroyd is doing his best to lick it into shape, as he says, but it's a finger-in-the-die job.
I see.
Jerry Jerningham has disappeared.
Oh, yes. Last seen during the fight hobnobbing with the rich people in the box.
Miss Mamie Potter...
Also disappeared?
...ran off into the darkness sobbing.
Oh, poor Mamie.
Jimmy Nunn, principal comedian, resting his digs until the doctor gives him permission to try a few quiet jokes in about a week's time.
Morton Mitchum and Mr. Joe?
Retired to nearest bar, not seen since. Mrs. Joe...
Knitting.
Knitting a very large green garment. Looks rather like a grass verge.
You haven't told me what I want to know.
What did you want to know?
What about Monty Mortimer?
Oh, my big chance.
That's all I've been worried about.
The situation is resolved.
Oh, good.
Not exactly good.
No, well, what happened was that Inigo sent him a wire.
Saying, as well as one can say it in 28 words, we're very sorry our baritone knocked you cold, but did you enjoy the show?
Mm-hmm. And Inigo got a letter back this morning
From
saying...
Monty Mortimer's secretary. Dear Mr. Jolliphant, I have communicated your wire to Mr. Mortimer, who is away from the office at the moment, and he requests me to tell you in reply to go to the devil. Any further communication from you or your troop will receive no reply. Yours truly, J. Hamilton Levy, secretary. It's beautifully typed, though, look.
Yes, it's very neat. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not important. What are those things that Dr. McFarlane's good at?
Parathyroid glands?
Well, I hope that Mr. Monty Mortimer's parathyroid glands turn septic.
He'll just send his secretary out for some new ones.
Excuse me. Are you in a position of authority with regard to the Good Companions concert party?
Now then, that depends on who you're asking.
I'm asking you.
Well, it's only my personal opinion, like, but I'd say a fair bit of authority without being top man, if you get me meaning.
I get your meaning. I have to inform you that the fire officer has carried out a full inspection of the building, and he cannot allow it to be used for public performances until major repair work has been carried out.
Who's going to pay for it?
The question of legal liability isn't my department.
Well, what about finding out who did it? That's your department, isn't it?
We've questioned the man Tully, and there is no evidence to suggest criminal conspiracy involving him or anybody else.
You let him go?
There's no evidence to suggest...
I reckon that's how you lot are to let Charlie Crippen off with a caution.
Listen, we don't like comedians. And more than that, we don't like North Country comedians. Understand?
Oh, I understand. If you want outdoing, you do it yourself.
The point is that this agreement is a hopeless one as far as you're concerned. If anything untoward happens, you must bear the total liability. The theatre owners will make their claim and you'll have to meet it. We might be able to whittle it down a wee bit.
I wouldn't care if it was our fault.
Well, I imagine you're out of pocket with this whole concert party escapade in any case.
A little.
Oh, this will make it a lot.
Is that what Mr. Gooch says?
There is another question we must ask ourselves.
Are there any vacancies in the workhouse?
I must ask you to be serious, Miss Elizabeth Trant.
Forgive me, Doctor.
Now then, you are responsible to the theatre owners, but who's responsible to you?
I don't know. Who is responsible to me?
The people that caused the trouble and did the damage.
Oh, that gang of hooligans at the back of the stalls. Well, they caught one of him, took him to the police, and they said he was just an innocent bystander.
All the same, this is your only chance.
What? Catch the hooligans, get them to admit it, and then everything will be all right?
Yes.
Come in. Mr. Aykroyd.
Now then, Miss Trant. I didn't know you had company.
Come in. I need cheering up. Thank you for the flowers. I'd like you to meet Dr. Hugh McFarlane. This is Jess Aykroyd, the mainstay of the company.
Well, I don't know so much about that.
I'm delighted to meet you, Mr. Aykroyd.
Well, I just do my best, sweeping up and that, but how do you do?
How do you do? Of course, what we really need is somebody to tell us who started the trouble in the theatre last Saturday night.
Well, I reckon I can help you there.
I beg your pardon?
There were somewhat up all last week. Folk making trouble and such. And I started thinking about it, and I remembered talking to a friend of mine and him saying, have you had any bother?
Bother?
Aye, bother. And so come Saturday we had real bother, and so I started to think, what did he know about it? How could he tell there were going to be bother afore it happened, like?
Who is this friend of yours?
Well, all right, I'm coming to that. See, I waited because I thought police had sorted it all out, but then they're all as daft as brushes up here. So I said to myself, right, I'll have to seek out my friend.
And did you find him?
Yeah, oh, aye. It took me a day and a half and about, 20 pubs, 6 lodging houses, a couple of marketplaces and a few narrow escapes, but I found him.
Where is he now?
Outside at corridor.
Let's have him in.
Yes, bring him in.
No, it's not as simple as all that.
No, it seems quite simple to me.
No, he won't say naught about Oak, barring he'll agree to his terms, like.
Well, what are his terms?
You don't say no to police.
But we are talking about criminal damage and physical violence.
I know that.
But these are criminal offences.
I know, but he makes no odds, not to my friend. I mean, he's not exactly a criminal himself, but he doesn't exactly get on with policemen, if you get me meaning.
Invite him in, Mr. Aykroyd. I give you my word, the police will be told nothing.
Are you sure that's wise, Elizabeth?
I've tried being wise, and I've tried being foolish, and there's very little to choose between them, even if one could tell the difference.
Thank you, Mr. Andy. This is Joby Jackson, Miss Trant, and Dr. McFarland.
No police?
No police.
Is he police?
He's a doctor.
A police doctor?
Nay, a doctor.
They do have them, police doctors.
He's not but a doctor.
Well, doctors are all right, mostly.
Well, come on. Tell him what you told me.
Oh, well, I'll tell you. But no witnessing. And no, where were you on the night of the 14th, all right?
All right, Mr. Jackson.
Right, now. Black Bull. The corner of Castle Street, now it?
Yes, it very nearly lost its licence earlier on this year.
Well, I'm in there having one with some of the lads. Oh, just lads. I don't mean pals, just some of the lads. When, in comes a fella, all dressed up, smart fella, buys us all a drink. And without knowing us, and us not knowing him, drinks all round. Sensation in cool. Then, he gets us in a corner, and he says, any of you fellas like to earn some easy money? Well, I don't like the sound of it, so I move away and I sit in a corner. But I cop what he's saying with me spare ear. Oh, just in case I change my mind and decide I do like the sound of it. I mean, you don't win a raffle if you don't buy a ticket.
Tell him what you heard him say.
Well, he says he'll give them all £1 a night each if they'll make a bit of a round the hippodrome, and double it on Saturday nights if they make a really good job of it.
You heard him say all this?
Oh, yeah, but no witnessing.
And who was this man?
Well, he's a biggish bloke. Clean-shaven, red-faced, smart suit, bit flashy with it. I made a point of asking one of the lads what his name was for future reference.
And what is his name?
I forgot it.
You forgot it?
When George here comes and finds me today, I remember the whole story except for the fellow's name.
Your name isn't George.
Oh, but when I knew Joby, it was.
Still, if you can find a biggish bloke, red-faced, flashy dresser...
Oh, there are hundreds of men in Gatford look like that.
But all to do with pictures.
Pictures?
Yeah.
What, do you mean the things you carry water in?
No, not pictures. Pictures. What you see are the pictures. Cinema.
It's just his funny way of talking, Miss Trant.
New Era Cinema Company.
Pictures, that's it.
Ridvers?
Charlie Ridvers, right.
He came to see me in the office and made all sorts of threatening noises saying that we were ruining his business.
Yeah, there was talk of them selling out to a big syndicate. You've been a great help, Mr. Jackson. I think we've got a lot to tell Mr. Gooch.
Gooch? Is that another of your names, George?
Nay.
Mr. Gooch is a solicitor. Oh, you've been a big help, Mr. Jackson. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'm a travelling mancy. Don't like to see travelling people in trouble. Oh, you do me a small favour, if you like.
What's that?
Well, the name isn't Jackson, not anymore.
You never told me that.
Well, that's all part of the game, George. Keep moving, present a difficult target.
Well, what is your name, then?
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Oh, see you on the road, eh?
Yeah.
I shall have to go and see Mr. Gooch and present him with all this information.
I said I'd go down to the theatre and meet others, help with packing up.
Mr. Aykroyd, thank you very much.
You'd make a very good solicitor, Mr. Aykroyd.
Nay, I haven't got a decent suit.
Mrs. Joe is still knitting that mysterious garment, now more complicated and untidier than ever. We have never pretended that she was young, but now she looks older than she did. Like a good companion, she wears a mask of mingled dignity and simple foolishness. Soon she will be going her way, as we go ours, caught up in the bewildering mechanics of life. A good reason to look upon her and her companions with kindness.
That's unusual.
What?
You're smiling.
No, I just thought of something funny.
Tell me.
Well, when I saw you again on Tuesday, I don't say that I recognized your face, Miss Elizabeth Trant. But the way you were lying, the sternomastoid muscle was prominent. And I can remember that as if it were yesterday.
One day, when you know me better and you feel you can call me Elizabeth, you must tell me more about the sternomastoid muscle.
Very interesting, Elizabeth.
Good.
What was it you remembered about me?
That awful, beautiful accent.
Accent?
And we leave them remembering things they thought they had forgotten, while the afternoon fills the room with washed and delicate light, and rumours of a fragrant and budding world outside.